for the visitors today. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Looking to pass. It's Johnson. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Going the other way, can they catch him? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on second down. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. From the gun, he looks for an open man. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Man, Chris, what a great job by this offense to be able to pick up this first down. He had to come off his primary, meaning the offensive line had to give the quarterback a little bit more time, allow him to work through his progressions. Eventually, he finds the drag route for the first.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass falls incomplete.
It's the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
They'll kick it away here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out onto the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Dropping back, it's Johnson. Throws it to the right. It's caught downfield. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. At the 10 now. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. They'll set up with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. And there's the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. An effective play. Good for a first down at the 35. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Makes the catch for the defense. Breaks in the ball, and it's a short game.
The defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
Well, that's their 2nd sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
And the returner is...
Out to the 34.
Vanderbilt's offense heads back out onto the field now. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. He's found some room at the 45. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Same tailback, another carry. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Commodores come to the line in a hurry up. Can he make it to the marker? Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
To throw, it's Johnson. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And the Commodores moving quickly down the field here. Trying to find room. It's Alexander. Finding some room at the 25. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. He fires this throw and it's intercepted. Can he take it all the way? He's at the 50. Across the 40. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception. And a big return, they almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The jury here for this 3rd down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Oh, it's tipped at the line and intercepted. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
Chris, how about the big 300-pound defensive lineman getting his paw on that football and bringing it in for an interception?
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Scanning the field, it's Johnson. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Catch is made way down inside the 30. Touchdown, Commodores. It was a foot race and he won it.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Hawkeyes will kick this away to get the second half going. Bringing it out, it's Bell. And they've got the returner corralled. So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff heading left. Great cut there. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
That's caught. It's Alexander. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
A completion makes it second down. Back to pass. It's Johnson. He's going to take off. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Commodores pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
Here's the second down play. He'll hand it off. Fights through a tackle. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
On first down, it's play action. Fires it to the wideout. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire fire of this defense to make a big red zone stop. Looking for 6. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Wow, the PAT is no good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Set to kick it off.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Pressure is coming. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to net.
And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Iowa.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big game and a big-time score.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Bell. And he's brought down at the 16. Looking better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. This game has suddenly gotten more interesting, so this offense needs to be productive here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Dropping back, it's Johnson. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch is made down the middle. McGain is good enough for a first down near the 38.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see this second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Catch is made. Room to run here. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he's got it. Touchdown, Commodores. For a 2-point conversion. And he'll set up to throw. And he makes the grab. A successful 2-point try. And they bump the lead up even more. Now they get set to kick it away.
Vanderbilt, 28, Iowa, 7.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And one final play before the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he lofts one deep over the middle. And the pass ball is incomplete. They tried to squeeze in a deep shot, but time running down in the 3rd quarter.
Vanderbilt, 28, Iowa, 7.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. To throw, it's McNamara. Fires it to the wideout. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for his big tight end. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
Vanderbilt, 35, Iowa, 7.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. And the Hawkeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking downfield, it's McNamara. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. The Hawkeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Breaks a tackle on the play, makes a decent gain.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
691, Gators score.
There's the snap, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the tight end. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. And the Hawkeyes are on the move here.
And there's the tight end. I've been waiting to see him make a play, and this defense has done such a good job of eliminating him from being a factor in that they have a nice lead. He finally makes an appearance for his first catch.
Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. They bring him down after a short gain there.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He's moving out of the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Going for his running back. On fourth down, a short toss to the running back. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Boy, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You can really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the first down.
Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Back to throw. It's McNamara. The pass rush closing in. And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. So a tough 3rd and long on the 10th play of the drive.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Finds his man. It's Johnson. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. The pocket breaking down. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Going the other way, can they stop him? Past the 20, crosses the 10, brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Commodores.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
Kicking team out for the PAT drive. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score Vanderbilt 42, Iowa 7.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Set to kick this one away.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. This has been a demolition, a monumental beatdown. Time to just put the controller down and walk away. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They'll bring him down just short of the 20.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a 1st down, and they get it.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Running out of time in the pocket. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty mark. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down.